Let's go.
Live on there. And going live in 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Insider BA's Room Mill. I'm your host, as always, Insider BA. Alongside me this week, Tim O. Not Timosa Champa. Maybe. I don't know. Go watch NXT.
Go through this.
It's always an ongoing thing with us. As always, I bring you the rumors before the wrestling week begins. I like to say Raw and SmackDown on Monday and Tuesday, but that's no longer a thing anymore. It's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. A lot of wrestling to talk about. Quick recap's going to happen today. Top rumors to talk about. Alexa Bliss, M.I.A. Where's she at? Huge heel turn in the works. Stay tuned for that. Backstage update on CM Punk. And, of course, Crown Jewel is this Thursday. And there's already a rumored spoiler, maybe plans for Brock Lesnar versus Cain Velasquez. But before I go any further, Timo, I know the people that are watching already know our social media, but potentially these people watching can let other people know what they are by just saying this.
Exactly. Anybody new that is watching also. All of our social media accounts, along with our blog, we got YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, WordPress. Don't worry about that. All of those are included in the description of this video with direct links. So make sure you give us likes, follows, retweet us, subscribe, help us do everything we need. And always, as always, a huge shout out to our supporters at My Fantasy Sports Talk. Search for our blog, our podcast, and all our videos on their website as well.
With that being said, of course, I'm here in the comments. Please, your opinions. I love to hear them. This is an interactive show. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. Twitter, it's been what's the word I'm looking for? It's been stale lately, I should say, for Twitter.
Periscope.
So
not Twitter.
It's Periscope. It's like laggy. Yeah, Twitter. I love the interaction on Twitter, of course, the tweeting. It's the Periscope is just very difficult to deal with. So what's going to happen is it's just going to get posted from our blog with a link to our Twitter page. So this will be on our Twitter as well. It'll be, of course, pinned to the top. But we are live on Facebook and YouTube, of course. And, of course, our blog, just checking the links.
If you can't find us, you're just not trying.
Exactly. And I already explained the top rumors, and you know how this show goes. If you don't like to be spoiled, I suggest you tune out. Before you do, like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. The 5 things you got to do. I'll finish the rest at the end of the show. Of course, Booker T is our co-host with Renee Young on Backstage, which, of course, CM Punk is in the top rumors of what's going on with a Backstage update. Now, want to say let's go with the quick recap of what happened last week in the wrestling world. Did not watch Raw, Tim.
I didn't get to watch that much of it.
So who cares about Raw?
It's been really bad.
Moving on, it's been terrible. I think it's because of the build to Crown Jewel. It's the reason why.
Crown Jewel kills all momentum that WWE has.
Very true.
Every time.
Every damn time. SmackDown, not SmackDown Live anymore. Didn't watch it either, Tim.
No, I completely forgot it was on. I was watching the World Series a little bit, and Fox Sports 1.
Fox Sports 1 is where SmackDown was on. Of course, that is probably going to be a huge hit to the rating. Have you seen the ratings yet?
I haven't seen the ratings. But
I haven't checked it. Usually Twitter blows up like social media. It's like, oh wow, Twitter ratings sucks, but I didn't hear anything about it.
You're going head to head with the World Series too. You're really going to take it.
You're going to lose. So right now they're taking hits. It is what it is. NXT AEW was on Wednesday night. The Wednesday Night Wars are at full blast, of course. And my quick recap about the Wednesday Night War. I did vote for AEW. They had a better overall show last week. NXT has also had a good overall show, but when it came to it being all put together, I did like AEW more than NXT. But both shows definitely progress their storylines that they're going to give for the future. You now have AEW, of course, the Inner Circle is going on with the Cody Rhodes's family, I guess. I don't know what they're called, to be honest. The Elite.
Family and Friends.
It's the Elite, yeah, Family and Friends. DDP showed up on AEW. The 9 o'clock hour, absolutely great. The Backstage Brawl, somebody said in the group chat, as far as the Backstage Brawls, they feel more realistic than a WWE Backstage Brawl.
Yeah, they feel way more like realistic, violent, mayhem, everything you want to see. They just got it right.
Definitely a lot better with the Backstage Brawls. So that was a 9 o'clock hour. I can't really remember what really happened. All I know is that the main event was Jon Moxley versus Pac. My preference, I preferred the main event for NXT. the triple threat North American championship between what's his name? Wow, Roderick Strong, Dominic.
I don't know who that third person was.
I don't know how to say it. Dominic he's from Worcester, Mass. Dominic. I'll just say Dominic. The NXT's Dominic, not WWE's Dominic. Dominic Dijakovic. All I know is that last name is definitely not going to. I don't know. They got to do something. And of course, Keith Lee was also in this match. I feel like there was more intensity and fire. I know people have their mixed opinions about it. I am on the side of I don't like time limits or being told to me how long a match is going to last. I'd rather just watch a match and it either ends in 10 seconds or it ends in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes. I know Tim's opposite. He likes the time limits. He likes the fact that it ended as a draw. I do not like the fact that it ended as a draw. Maybe you don't like the fact.
I hate when matches end in a draw, but it makes
sense. I understand.
It makes sense. Instead of just like you have a great match and then all of a sudden someone pulls out a chair to end the match in a DQ or a draw or someone comes out of nowhere.
It's the same concept.
It's the same concept, but they have instilled. You see the clock always counting down. Well, you know it's 20 minutes. They announce it's 20 minutes and you hear the announcements.
Yeah.
And that makes sense going forward because WWE never had anything like that.
This
so
match
makes sense when something ends in a draw, and that's a good way to protect both people.
Right.
And it's less frustrating than having a good match and you know, like, oh, he's going to use a chair. There he goes. And he gets himself disqualified.
Correct.
And everything that just happened
It's the
nothing.
same concept when it comes to WWE.
And
WWE
in their records, you can see the draws. So they still do
right.
have some way.
That's one big thing that AEW does is, of course, it shows the records, and they're more blown up now on the screen. The one thing I did notice with AEW, there was timing issues were kind of bad when it came to the picture-in-picture. Like, it was showing replays of a match in the picture-in-picture. It was a picture-in-picture. Like they gotta create
too much inception
on the NXT side. Of course,
we gotta go another level deeper.
Yeah, on the NXT side, the thing with the main event I liked is just it really like. Roderick Strong came in with that. He's the heel guy. He came in, stole the win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it ended with Finn Balor, of course, was the biggest news of last week's wrestling, where he turned heel, attacked Johnny Gargano. It looked like he was part of the Undisputed Era, but then it kind of pretty much shows he was a lone wolf. No, not Baron Corbin from back in the day. Lone wolf back to old Prince Devitt Finn Balor with the shooting guns at Johnny Gargano. I love it. We've been wanting to see, like, we're sick and tired of the smiling
Finn Balor. Yeah, just like pop his collar.
Hey, oh, here it is. Hold on.
Yeah,
there I am. I'm Finn Balor. I like the now, like right there. Both like AEW has its storylines going forward. NXT just established its storylines going forward. You're gonna have Johnny Gargano versus Finn for a while. You're gonna have Adam Cole go up against Ciampa for a while for the title. And then you probably have still Keith versus Dominic. Matt Riddle, I don't really know what Matt Riddle is doing, to be honest. He's flipping his flip-flops around.
Just squashing people.
He's squashing people is what he's doing. He was in a feud with Killian Dane, but he's really has nothing solidified for him right now. But what I can see, foreshadow for NXT, I know that War Games is coming up. And it is the same weekend as Survivor Series. And I don't be surprised if they're going to announce Velveteen Dream come back from an injury with Keith Lee, Dominic, Johnny Gargano and Ciampa, 5-on-5. You have the Undisputed Era with Finn Balor in a War Games match. That is not a rumor. That is my opinion. That is probably a spoiler, as Paul Heyman likes to say. I can see it in the horizon. So stay tuned for that. As far as now the title matches and what they're going to do in between, that's why you got to tune in to NXT on Wednesdays or go watch AEW with the Chris Jericho's. He's just amazing on the mic when he buried Jack Swagger's creative We People, and then he buried, or Cody Rhodes actually buried WWE's the fact that I can actually go up there and kick your ass instead of in WWE where we would be forced to stay down here. I will say this: Jack Swagger or Jake Hager now. Bellator match this past Saturday.
Pretty disappointing.
Friday or Saturday. Pretty disappointing.
He just kind of kneed the dude in the balls and
twice. Nut shots twice, and then it was just
contest. Like, damn, dude, you got to. I don't know. He's going full on heel in Bellator, but he's better watch his ass because he can get his ass kicked.
But there was one interesting thing. He came out to the "We the People" song.
It's interesting. Yeah, but that's just because that's how
I know
everybody knows him, and he's
still
trying to push his own brand.
He was saying that as in Bellator before AEW. That's what he came out to. I understand, but it's just kind of funny how Jericho buried that and he came out to it. It's just basically both worlds are not supposed to connect. Right. Even though Inner Circle was there, I'm not sure if Jericho was.
I didn't see him there.
I know that Sammy and
I saw the other two, but I didn't see
LAX were there. So as far as their promo's concerned, little kind of awkward, weird. I don't know. Maybe they need to work on it, whatever but I don't know. You just go watch the promo that Inner Circle without Chris Jericho cut on whatever opponent that
it's
Jake
really
was
forced.
Going up against.
When it's not, all right, so when it's real fighting, it's kind of a forced promo when you're doing that. You just you can be yourself more, just don't bring it too much into there because you're still only in Bellator, bro. Not the big leagues.
So just tuning in, 900,000 views SmackDown, 800,000 NXT, 700,000 last week. What was last week though? I'm lost what that is. But yeah.
All I know is Wednesday night's the best night for wrestling right now.
Absolutely. Although Friday nights, I wasn't partaking in it, but I know half of the SmackTalk team was partaking in the getting very rowdy on Friday nights and watching SmackDown, and of course they'd be on a different level that I wish I was at. But
I've only done that 1 week.
You only did it 1 week, I watched Dango and Macho Man.
I had to do some traveling.
They definitely had a very good experience during the "Are you ready?" Friday night SmackDown.
Hopefully, I'll be there this week.
We'll see. We'll see what happens this Friday. Maybe we'll go live as we're watching the show. Who knows? Stay tuned.
Like a ride along.
Oh,
or
it's a watch along.
What are they?
It's Pat McAfee's watch along.
Maybe.
Well, all right. Well, it's a rumor show. Recaps out of here. Time for some rapid rumors. We're gonna go through these quick because that's how there's meant to be. First one I have for you is the morale backstage in WWE has taken a hit in recent weeks and has been told that several WWE superstars could soon be released. Usually they do spring cleaning in spring. Where this is like the holidays now. Usually you don't see that unless someone requests it. But I think in this world, especially with requesting now with AEW right there, I don't think anybody's granting their request because clearly the other rapid rumor I have for you is they have no major plans for this guy, Mike Canales. Even though that storyline with Maria and whatever they're doing, I don't know if they even progressed it. I didn't watch Raw, but they will not grant his release, even though he just signed a 5-year multi-year deal in June. He did it because of his family, but then now it's like he's not happy. Well, you should have just never done it in the beginning. I understand you got a family.
Same as Luke Harper. He
stayed on SmackDown. Rowan went to Raw. Guess what, Luke Harper, you're back in not doing anything again. Anybody else that's requested? I know that.
I can tell why the morale would be down though, because for almost a year now they've been promising things are going to change. The people are going to have a say. Oh, just hold on. We're going to Fox. Everything's going to change. And nothing's changed. They've just been saying, hold on, things are coming. And it's all been
the same.
A load of shit.
Yeah. I know that, like you said in the beginning of the show, Crown Jewel is definitely a big momentum kill for whatever they had going on. I know the Hell in a Cell finish was definitely a momentum kill. That was after the Friday SmackDown debut. And then, of course, they got moved to Fox Sports 1. There's a lot of things that are happening in the WWE world. AEW is doing fine. It's the WWE world that there's a lot of obstacles that are really making it difficult to even let anybody tune in. I do know that this Friday, Bray Wyatt's on Miss TV. New Day versus the Revival, which we're going to get into the Revival at the end of the Rapid Rumors. Anything else that's scheduled? I don't know how they're going to do it because they're in Crown Jewel. They're in Saudi Arabia Thursday. So they're going to get on a private jet and fly their ass to whatever city they're going to go live on Friday. It's definitely going to be
what if they're doing it live
night.
In a Middle
Saudi
Eastern
Arabia?
city?
I highly doubt that.
Or
they wouldn't go live.
Somewhere close.
It'd be pre-taped, if anything.
Somewhere close, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, all I know is that whoever is performing on Crown Jewel and SmackDown, they're definitely going to be feeling it on Saturday. That's for damn sure. Moving on now to the Raw side. There is promising backstage plans for Ricochet and Drew McIntyre. This is a Dave Meltzer rumor, so take it with a grain of salt, of course. He says a lot of things. The company wants both men to look strong going forward. He also speculated that W may finally be ready to get McIntyre over for the top spot on Raw. I do know that about a year ago,
the same rumor was
the same rumor.
It was the
repeated.
same rumor.
It's the same exact rumor 1 year ago was repeated. So take it with a grain of salt. Moving on to now the final rapid rumor. Randy Orton's contract. If you haven't noticed, go on his Instagram. He posted something like a bathroom, the elite level. It's kind of funny what he's doing. His contract does not end until summer of 2020. He's getting he makes about $3 million per year. He's of course is hinting at the elite AEW. Of course, is what he means by that. He tagged Revival. He tagged Luke Harper in it, and it's kind of funny what he's doing. But what I see with Randy Orton, I don't see him jumping ship at all. This is him keeping his options open and letting the negotiations, like it's a leverage, exactly. The leverage.
Him and his family have been in the WWE too long. I mean, but you had Cody Rhodes and Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, of course. Anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation. That's an old quote from Jim Ross right there.
Right. But it just feels like that family's been ingrained in WWE.
The schedule is concerned.
Yeah,
I think the schedule is a lot better on the W side for Orton, even though AEW doesn't. I don't think they do live events or anything like that. Like W, I'm pretty sure they don't.
Randy Orton doesn't show up every week either.
Correct.
So he's kind of his own thing.
He's like his own thing. So he's getting his like part-time status. But he is still the Viper, the Legend Killer, the Apex Predator. How many more nicknames they gave for him? But I don't see him jumping ship, but then again, we won't. This is just him keeping his options open and the leverage, like you said, Tim. So we'll see come next year, summer 2020, when things legit stop boiling between the parties on what's going to happen with Randy Orton. With that being said, that wraps up Rapid Rumors. If you haven't already, of course, like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. It's really easy at _SmackTalk and W SmackTalk on Facebook. YouTube, you just got to search SmackTalk, SmackTalk and People's Podcast. We come up right up the top. New logo designed by this man right here. It is kind of like, looks like the SmackDown logo.
It is kind of,
but it's Smack Talk. It's a damn difference. Way better. But definitely better than the Bump. That's right. I talked shit about them 2 weeks ago, and I'll say it again. Who's watching the Bump? Not me. That's for sure. And because you're watching us instead.
Even heard of the Bump?
Yeah, see? You've heard of the People's Podcast and my rumor mill. Now top rumors. Let's see. Let's go. Camera looks clean. I appreciate it, Derek. Justin Benavides. I have no faith in W Creative anymore. Hey, I haven't had faith in them in years. So whatever they're doing, I guess they just need to keep on sucking. If you really want to lose the war, just keep on sucking.
Keep on rolling down the hill.
Keep on rolling, baby.
Rolling down the hill.
Get Limp Bizkit in here
down the hill.
With The Undertaker. Speaking of The Undertaker and Goldberg, they will not be at Crown Jewel. So that's, thank God, they're out. But they brought in Tyson Fury and whatever the other banana is to fill in the card. Even though I know Tim is going to boycott it, right?
Yep, boycotting again.
Boycotting Saudi Arabia since day one. No. First top rumor now. This one really hits the heart. Alexa Bliss, my girl. So the reason why she's been kind of like M.I.A. is due to the fact is that she's got a break. She's taking a break. The reason they granted her this break because the company doesn't need her in any of the ongoing storylines.
They do. They do.
The plan is to push the lower division of the SmackDown, on the SmackDown side for the women's, and so they've given Bliss the freedom to take as a much needed hiatus. I do miss.
She's been on a lot of breaks lately.
Well, the breaks that you're talking about was when she was
surgery.
The injuries. This is a legit, like, she has, like, this might change this Friday. She might just show up and be like, hey, I'm helping Nikki Cross, because they are still a tag team. Even though they got drafted weirdly, but then they got traded together. They are still, I don't know what, then again, creative sucks. Justin said it in the comments. Like what they're doing, look what they're doing to Wyatt already. I know. But listen, the whole Bray Wyatt, we can be here all night of how they're just botching it, but we kind of expected it, to be honest, because we kind of like knew this was going to happen 6 months ago. Once they have something good, Vince touches it and grabs it, and he's like, grab it up, and let me just crumble it up and make it good. Now it's my name. I'm Vince. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good job. But yeah, Alexa Bliss, M.I.A. because she's taking a break. She might show up Friday. Don't be surprised, because no women are performing in Saudi Arabia, so they might need to fill up that card on SmackDown. So we'll see. I'm trying to see what. I don't think any women's matches are announced for Friday. That I do know, but I do know tonight Becky Lynch faces. It's gonna come back to me as we keep going. Moving on now to the next top rumor. A big heel turn is in the works for the WWE. Do you have any idea who could be?
I've already seen it, but I would have never. It would have been.
If you didn't see it,
it would have been a top 3 choice.
Okay,
but it wouldn't have been my first choice.
Would not been your
first guess. Like if I didn't know, not like a choice. Like
what are your top 3? You think?
I would think who needs a big heel turn? Seth Rollins.
Yes,
would be number 1.
It could be in the works potentially. The way
that would be my number 1. Number 2, then number 2, The Miz.
Yes,
we need a big heel turn.
I agree with that.
And then number 3.
Number 3 is the New Day or Kofi Kingston. Either or, but take this, of course. Xavier Woods is out with an Achilles injury. So he will be out for a while. So don't be surprised if the Kofi Kingston heel turn turns into Big E and New Day as a heel turn in general, which I would love.
Yes.
It's much needed, even though they're okay. They're okay. Pancake throwing, everything they do, they're great entertainment. That's what it's an entertainment business. It's not wrestling because Vince doesn't like that word. But Kofi Kingston will possibly turn to the dark side in what's been a long-term build, and will finally have a breakdown because he lost the title in 10 seconds. He lost last week. Don't be surprised if New Day loses to the rival this Friday.
Yeah, if they keep losing.
They keep on losing. The New Day, the famous reigns that they're trying to get, like trying to break the record, like they're basically they're going to be. Do you see them all in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, absolutely, of course.
Just the way the Hall of Fame works.
Yeah,
people get inducted every year.
But they over the past 5-6 years, they've been consistently in the picture, winning titles.
It's unfortunate that Usos are not anywhere to be seen since SummerSlam. It's because of the whole
put down the bottle.
Yeah, you got to put down the bottle, whichever Uso is doing it. But yeah, Kofi Kingston and Big E might be getting some big changes. Xavier Woods, of course, is on the IR, I guess you can say. And he added that Vince McMahon is seriously considering heel turn for this stable. Hey, I'm looking forward to it. But, of course, like Justin said in the comments, creative will fuck it up. Moving on now to the next top rumor revolving around Vince McMahon. Mr. Vincent Kenny McMahon is apparently not willing to reach out to CM Punk himself. He's a stubborn guy, of course. The problem is CM Punk is also stubborn himself. So you have 2 stubborn people doing this. Which one will call the other one first?
Oh, I think those ratings keep on dipping. Vince McMahon or
you think
Triple H will make that phone call.
Keyword, Triple H will make the call just like he made the call for Bruno Sammartino. It will not be Vince McMahon. I can put money on that if I went to the casino.
Those ratings have a lot of...
I understand. But Vince McMahon will do this.
Once you get that Fox heat, that Fox starts coming to Vince McMahon's door and knocking on it.
He's going to call his secretary and be like, yeah, I want you to get this paperwork. I got Triple H one job to do today is get CM Punk back in this company. It's going to be that simple. And like CM Punk said, it's going to take a big bag. Big bag, you know what that means. Big bag of money. Hey, they're getting a lot of blood money from Saudi Arabia. Just give it to CM Punk, right?
Yeah.
The best, the true best in the world. Even though Jericho is, it's tough. They really are both good. But he's willing, Vince McMahon happily will take a phone call should CM Punk decide he wishes to wrestle again. Vince McMahon is also no selling all the rumors surrounding the straight edge superstar. Additionally, even though Vince is open to the idea of Punk's return, he wouldn't mind if Punk manages to secure a deal with some other company. Take that with a grain of salt. I highly doubt that. This is a rumor, of course.
He's already under contract with Fox and the WWE. He can't really go
He's
anywhere.
not on a contract with Fox. Fox was impressed with him, but as of this week, they have moved on, quote unquote, and did not offer him a deal.
Yeah, I mean, if he keeps appearing, though, right?
What do you mean he keeps appearing?
Is he going to keep coming on that talk show?
What talk show is that?
He was on
Backstage?
Yeah,
he's never appeared on it.
What's
WWE Backstage?
What's his role then?
He's not on Fox.
He has I could have swore he had a deal with somebody. Yeah. That's when he was first rumored.
Not wrestling related, though.
No, not wrestling related.
Oh, he's just on a talk show, you're saying?
Yeah, for Fox, right? He was
I'm not sure. No. He auditioned for WWE Backstage.
Oh, he auditioned for it. But I thought he was going to have a role.
A role on that show.
Yeah.
But the shows, they've had 2 episodes. They had one on Friday with Finn Balor, which is pretty good.
I haven't watched any.
I haven't watched it either. I just caught
Fox.
highlights.
Yeah, I haven't watched any of the Fox.
They had the
extras.
premiere episode in mid-October, just to get their on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. And I think what they should do at Backstage is probably air at 11 o'clock on a Monday after Raw. Maybe that's just my opinion.
That's too late then. Yeah,
it is, but they're doing it on Tuesday at 11 o'clock. What the hell is watching then?
More people than a Monday night. Monday night you got work the next day.
You got work on Wednesday.
Friday. You do it on Friday night.
I mean, yeah, Friday night.
Friday
10
night would be the best night. Yeah,
10 o'clock. Yeah, it's like the old Talking Smack.
Yeah, basically. You do it. I think they should, because Friday night everyone's already out or nobody's going to bed that early, so that'd be the best night.
True, it is the best night. I mean, or like maybe a Saturday or Sunday. Like that's just the weekend, Yeah. Wrap up of the
on
week.
The show,
that's what
maybe on the
that's
network.
technically what the show should be.
Re-air it.
So as far as Punk is concerned, there's nowhere. If whoever makes that phone call first, that's when you'll see him in the company. Let's see. A lot of comments now. Justin here. Let's see. What if W actually does what's best for business and have Wyatt win at Crown Jewel? W can always trade him to Raw. His merch is selling out. W has gold on their hands with this. I mean,
we've been saying that for a long time now. They just I don't know. They have it all wrong because at all the house shows they're redoing Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Where Seth Rollins curb stomps him 5 times and he kicks out at 1 and then they have red light on. It's so bad.
I'm looking forward to seeing Bray Wyatt again, like his entrance and everything, but I'm not looking forward to this match.
If there's a red light.
No, they won't have a red light. I think that red light was because of the Hell in a Cell.
They've been doing the red light at house shows.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vince is ruining it. Moving on now. Reed says, I'll be completely surprised if he actually returns, seeing how W is turning out these days. That's regarding the CM Punk rumor. They paid Fury $15 million for one match. They need to pay Punk. That is very true, Jordan.
Well, he gets paid like $30-40 million for one fight, so that's his price tag.
And no, his girl JoJo is on Raw, and W likes to keep couples together, so maybe it can happen. That the trade to Raw, he's saying. That is another rumor, of course. JoJo could potentially be on Raw tonight, returning to her announcer role. Mike Rome, sorry, buddy, you might get the boot, but she's back from her maternity leave. That's what it is, because she did give birth to Bray Wyatt's son. Now, next one is isn't Bray Wyatt going to be on Miz TV this? Yes, he will be on Miz TV this Friday. Has the match on Thursday. Once again, how they're getting there from point A to point B. Vince McMahon owns a private jet, so. And my theory is a plot twist in the match never really starting. Oh God, if that happens.
I mean, I don't care.
I haven't even
at Crown Jewel.
I know you're boycotting Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel, nothing ever matters anyeanyway. It's just a rehash, or then you have the same
all the good guys
that
win.
Monday.
All the good guys win at Crown Jewel. So if you're gonna make predictions, or if you're gonna put money on anything, just except for the tag team turmoil, because you don't know what the hell's gonna happen in that thing. Just go put them on the good guys. Braun Strowman, Tyson Fury, who's the good guy? I mean, I don't know, but you think Braun Strowman's gonna beat Tyson Fury? I mean, I don't think so. Next, Cain Velasquez, Lesnar, who's the good guy? Cain Velasquez. Guess what? Moving on to our main event of the top rumors, what a segue that was. Brock Lesnar isn't expected to lose the WWE Championship anytime soon, so expect some sort of screwy finish this Thursday in Saudi Arabia.
Probably. I mean, or it just ends in 10 seconds from some bullshit like.
I highly doubt. What do you mean bullshit? Like screwy finish?
Yeah.
Screwy finish. It's gonna be a screwy finish. That's the only way I see it. What if Rey Mysterio? Oh, what if Dominic comes out? Oh God, just.
This is why I boycott it. I boycott it for a lot of reasons because the match is always terrible.
It's really gonna be bad. The tag team turmoil will probably fire. That's probably the best thing of the show.
Maybe
the tag team. Maybe if you're lucky. Oh, wait a minute. There's another thing announced. Did you hear this? Number one contenders battle royal U.S. title match.
Isn't like 30 people again?
Probably. The greatest Royal Rumble again.
Oh, God.
But it's a number one contenders match. Winner faces AJ Styles later that night.
Maybe.
Don't be surprised if Mansoor wins that fucking match too, because everyone cares about whatever is going on in Saudi Arabia. Wow, the more I talk about Saudi Arabia, the more I don't want to actually watch either.
Terrible.
I'm gonna be at work when it starts, so who knows what's gonna happen. Let's see. Conjugal means nothing. It's just a paycheck. It's really what it is. DQ finish, of course. Know why I love AEW? This is Jordan, because the champion is the main attraction. He wrestles. He does amazing promos.
Good point.
Very true,
That's
Chris
a good
Jericho.
point.
Very, very true. We need Fiend versus Lesnar down the line. That would be dope. That's coming from Justin.
Oh, they would ruin it.
They would ruin that too. Yeah. You can't even book those two together.
They would do the same thing. We'd give you a bunch of F5s and have the Fiend kick out, and then Brock Lesnar get scared, and I don't know, and then something happens.
And then like he gives him an F5 into like fire or something like that, and then the referee has to call for it. Welcome to WWE, where they fuck shit up every damn day.
Yep. Support the talent, fuck the company.
Buddy Murphy would be sick as a winner for Aegis stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
That'd be a good match.
It would be a good match. He's fighting Cesaro. Buddy versus Cesaro? I don't know. I thought Cesaro was in the
Battle Royale?
That stupid Team Hogan versus Team. That's another thing that's happening. Team Hogan versus Team Flair.
Oh yeah.
Well, guess what? Flair's been acting as the heel, so guess what team's gonna win? Oh wow. Didn't see that one coming.
Oh, Hulk Hogan is big over there.
Hulk Hogan is
popular in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan's an icon in the business. So, for anybody that doesn't know what we do when it comes to pay-per-views, Crown Jewel is this Thursdays. We usually go live on Thursdays, but we'll be going live this Wednesday with the People's Podcast, returning with the Crown Jewel predictions. The whole SmackTalk team will be here. Maybe the Enforcer will appear with a nice 6-pack of the Stone Cold IPAs. I haven't had one of those IPAs. It was really good.
Yeah, they got them in Mass now.
They do have them in Massachusetts, so maybe we should. We'll see. We'll maybe save it for a later date. But now that's gonna. Ooh, what's going on here? Monso, yeah, Monso. I know he's probably gonna win the match. Who cares? Monso. Oh, Monso versus. Oh, that's right. Monso versus Cesaro is gonna happen at Crown Jewel for some reason. Well, Cesaro, you're taking an L again. Good job. However you spell his name, yeah. But yeah, People's Podcast returns this Wednesday. I potentially will have a special guest on the Rumor Mill next Monday, depending how Crown Jewel goes. If Crown Jewel sucks, I'm not going to waste someone's time to be on the show to give me their opinion because I'll just have myself say the show sucked. People's Podcast returns this Wednesday, around 7 o'clock, give or take. You know, we're human. We're not always on time. Sorry. And, of course, if you haven't already, like, share, follow, retweet, subscribe. The 5 things you gotta do to let SmackTalk run wild on you. I'm Inside of EA. This has been the Rumor Mill. Sorry,
I straight up forget about your guest.
No. I like to end. I want to end differently every time. I want to throw people off.
Okay.
I'm Inside of EA. This has been the Rumor Mill, and thank you to my special co-host today, Timosa Ciampa. However you want to say it, even though you don't like it, but I do. Come on, you got the beard. You got to do it. With that being said. 2 sweet guys. We will see you this Wednesday.
Thank you guys so much.
Peace. And end.
We